Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, let's work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Tuesday, August 19th, 2025, 6:30 a.m. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become profitable currency traders. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. And the purpose of this morning session is to show you one of our dozen different trade strategies so that you can see how simple and accurate they are for yourself. Best way to make that evaluation, though, is we offer a trial where we'll give you full access to the indicators and give you some one-on-one training so that you kind of get a sense of how they work, and you can play around with them and see for yourself how accurate they are. So with that, let's get going. We first need to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute.
We have.
Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Our goal is to make trading simple. We've got our indicators are very accurate. We coach with a number of different tools. We've got videos. We've got group training sessions. We've got these live trades. I do 3 of them a week, Monday afternoon and Tuesday, Thursday morning at 6:30. Every morning around 10:30, I send out a trade setup. I take a quick look at the chart. If there's a trade there, I send it out. Every morning at 9:30, the company also does the same thing. They take a look at the charts and see if there's a trade. Send it out. If they don't see one within that 9:30 to 10 time frame, then they'll send it out when they do. They're using a slightly different strategy than the one I'm using. The thing is that when we teach you your availability to trade, your risk preferences, everybody's a little bit different. So we will customize a trade plan that works for you. The trade that I do works for me. When you become a member, every morning at 10 a.m. there's a trade. Every evening at 6 p.m. there's a trade. I also send a trade set up overnight. Last night's closed profitably. Our trade, live trade from yesterday afternoon, didn't. We'll go back and take a look and see why in just a minute. I like to work off of a little checklist, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Questions are good, although I generally don't take them in these sessions because I'm focused on just trying to find a trade and explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But if you do have questions, those are how you learn. You will always have somebody to ask. That's one of the great things about the program. You just need to either get on my calendar. You can try calling me, although it's hit or miss when you call me, whether you can get a hold of me. Every Wednesday, I've got office hours at 3:30 where I'm just hanging out by the computer. And you can come and click the link and join me. Every morning, it is good to refresh your green charts. Clears out the memory, picks up any updates they've done. A good habit every day is to take a look at the trades that didn't go your way. And we had one yesterday, so let's go back and take a look at it. Our simulator allows us to go back in time. The trade we took was on the an 8 pip buy on the AUD CAD. So let's take a look. So here we've got the AUD CAD. I'm going to go back in time. This was 8/18, and we took that trade at right around 355. So let's go back. AUD CAD. We got in at 89,658, 89,658, 89, come on, 658, and our take profit was 89,733, 89. $733. So this is where we got in. This is where we started. Now I'm going to move this an hour at a time, and let's take a look. So this is the signal. Oversold. Everybody is going up. We got the double cross, greens on top, grays on top, and we've got good steepness in the green line. Better than 45 degrees. We've got a little kink in the line here. We're going from less steep to more steep, so that's good. 2 orange lines going up telling us buy. 2 blue lines coming down telling us buy. So all 4 are telling us buy. We've got almost sideways pressure with green on top. So we've got a point here. Our confirmation, 2 hours oversold, 4 hours oversold. So let's move ahead an hour at a time. So we're going to jump an hour at a time. So it brought us to the end of the hour. So let's go ahead another hour at a time. All right, so it's gone down. The signal changed. Let's just keep going forward. Coming back a little. Coming back. All right, so we're back on the signal. We didn't get stopped out then. Coming back. It's going up through the channel. All right, we're profitable, overbought, profitable. If this trade had been taken during the day, when this became profitable, I would have moved my stop loss up to my entry. But as you know, after we took this trade, I was done trading. But if it had been during the day, because now we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours into it, we're overbought. The oversold and oversold protected us. We didn't get stopped out. Now it's coming back down. We should have come out here. Now the signal, we're on a different signal. Now this is a sell signal. Down, down, and and then this is where we get stopped out. Now we used a 2-to-1 here. So for one take profit, there was a kind of a 2 stop loss. Had we used a 3 stop loss, we wouldn't have got stopped out. It would have been shy of getting stopped out. But I moved up the stop loss because we hadn't traded down. We hadn't traded past here. Like I moved the stop loss just under here. That was enough. So that was about a 2-to-1 versus a 3-to-1. A 3-to-1, we wouldn't have got stopped out and the trade would have closed last hour. But it's okay. So the signal was okay. It did what we thought it was going to do. It took a little bit longer, but because we had our protection, that kind of prevented us from getting stopped out. And then when it got back to profitable, we should have just closed it. So so I'm okay with what we saw on that trade. You know, it moved as it was supposed to. Had it been during the day, I would have closed it out. Like, so for example, yesterday, if you're doing the trade pattern alerts, that trade pattern alert closed profitably. When it was profitable, by maybe about 5 pips, I moved my stop loss up. It did do a little pullback before it closed out profitably, so it took me out at break even. That's okay. I would rather I'm a little bit more conservative, so as long as my goal is not to lose money. It's easier to make money if you don't lose money. So anyways, so that's an example of reviewing yesterday. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. Some people trade on the news, but we do want to know what the news is so that we can trade around it. And the place I like to get the news is Forex Factory. Forex Factory brings news down into 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact, I ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I also ignore these. But red is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around in this morning. We've got some news coming out on Canadian price, consumer price index. So we will not trade the Canadian dollar this morning. I don't like to trade within a 2-hour window of the red event. And then tonight there's some news on the New Zealand dollar. Any trade we take now should be done, before 10 o'clock. So with that, let's go and take a look and see what we've got. The trade, as I mentioned, that I'm going to do is something called the 10-point trade. And basically what I am doing is I am taking a look at, there are 3 parts to the chart. This middle section, which is the majors and minors, this top section, which is the TNTs, this bottom section, which is the pressure. I am looking, each section measuring something different. I am looking for scenarios where basically the lines in all 3 sections agree. And when they do, I've got a high probability trade. So this chart is the light 6 major. It's one of our standard charts, and it's a composite chart. It is showing me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, they're all on the first chart. They're all US based. I start with this middle section. If I see what I want, then I go up to the TNTs. If I see what I want, then I go down to the pressure. If I don't see what I want, I just go to the next chart. And you'll see that when I send out the little video with the morning trade. I'm just going quickly, seeing if I see what I like. Uh, uh, this red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray is the minor indicator. Horizontal red is the oversold line. Horizontal blue is the overbought line. I am looking for situations where we start oversold and all the lines are going up, or we are overbought and all the lines are going down. Here, we are past the halfway mark, and we didn't start oversold. Over here, we started oversold. So we're going to pass. Euro USD overbought. I don't have agreement between the majors and minors. Pound USD overbought. Again, disagreement between the majors and the minors. Dollar Canadian dollar overbought. There's four things I'm looking for. One, we're overbought. Two, all the lines are coming down. Three, I've got this what I call a double cross, where the red is crossed over the green. Black is crossed over the gray. And fourth, what's the slope of the green line? Is it better than 45 degrees? And yes, it is. So this is a good setup. Two orange lines going down, telling me sell. Dotted blue coming up. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So 3 of the 4 telling me sell. I need to have at least 3 of the 4. And then pressure. I've got sideways pressure here. Green is going down, red is going up. I need either both of these going down or the red line on top, and I don't have that here. So that would disqualify it. But also what disqualifies it is that we've got news coming up on the Canadian dollar. So I do not want to trade the Canadian dollar this morning. Dollar Swiss franc oversold. Everybody's going down. Dollar yen, majors are sideways, minors coming down. We're overbought, so nothing there. So I've cloned this chart. I've got 6 more pairs that are non-USD pairs. Let's see what we've got. A euro pound, overbought going up. Australian dollar yen kind of sideways. Euro Canadian dollar overbought, disagreement. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, disagreement. Pound yen overbought. Minors are sideways, majors still kind of going up. Euro Australian dollar overbought, going up. Majors, minors are sideways, so nothing there. Canadian dollar yen. Oh, generally everybody's going up. Only thing I don't like here is the green line's gone a little bit more than halfway. I don't like to take it when the green line's gone more than halfway. Now, some people, this would be okay to take, but with my trading rules, I would pass. The other thing is we've got the news on the Canadian dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar overbought, started to come down, turned. Pound New Zealand dollar overbought. Majors are sideways. New Zealand dollar yen, majors going up, minors sideways. Gold USD overbought going up. Now, can you make 10 pips if you're overbought and it's going up? Yes, you can. It's just not part of my trade strategy. Euro Swiss franc, nothing. Majors are sideways, minors coming down. All right, let's look at another 6. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Overbought, everybody going down. We just barely have. The red is peeking out there, the double cross. okay steepness on the green line, but we don't have the pressure though. Again, we're not going to trade because of the news. Swiss franc, yen, overbought going up. Euro yen, overbought going up. Pound AUD, overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross, reds on top, blacks on top. Steepness is better than 45 degrees. Only thing I don't like here is there's a kink in the line where we're going from more steep to less steep. That tells me that the move might be running out of gas. 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. So 4, we got all 4 telling us sell. We've got weak up pressure with red on top and the green pulling away. So 1.4 points, 4 points, so 9 points. Let's take a look at our confirmation. Confirmation is pound. I want both of these, the 2-hour and the 4-hour, to be overbought. So the 2-hour is, and everybody's coming down. And the 4-hour is also overbought. Majors are going sideways. That's okay. They don't need to be going down. I just want them overbought because that reduces the chance of us getting stopped out. Then the question is, what is this worth? Let us go take a look. Oops, what were we looking at just there? It was pound AUD. So pound AUD. So here's a clean chart. I want to drop some support and resistance in here. On some of the trades we do, the take profit is predetermined. On other trades, you have to figure it out. This is one where you have to figure it out. So support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And that becomes the limits for how much profit I'm going to take. And on a 1-hour chart, these spots tend to be about 30 to 40 pips apart. So 0.0805 to 0.0850. So that's about 45 pips. I like to crunch up the chart so I can get more data points. I'm going to open it up in just a second, but it looks like we're trading into an uptrend, a buy trend. So when I'm trading into a buy trend, I'm going to be a little more conservative in how many pips I take. And we're looking at a sell. I want to know how much space I have from where we're at to the line. Because since I want to get in and get out within 1 to 3 hours, I want to trade within this channel. So right now we've got 27 pips to here and 13 pips to here. But we're trading into an uptrend. So I'm going to be a little more conservative on what I want to take for the pips here. Let's just go back and take a look. So pound Australian dollar. All right, we're going to go ahead and take an 11 pip sell. An 11 pip sell on the pound Australian dollar. Again, the only thing I don't like is I don't like this kink, but I think we're okay. So that's a pound Australian dollar. Let's see if it's open. I don't have it open, so I'm going to go to File, New Chart. I'll probably be down in this group here, pound Australian dollar. Right down here. I'm going to go to New Order. Ooh, wait a second. Wow. That's a huge spread. 2 pip spread. All right. For an 11 pip trade, that'll be okay. So my lot size is a function of what's in the account. This is a demo account. I'm trading at 200 to 1 margin. So I'm going to move my decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.28. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to just take the 1.28. Market sell. I'm going to right click, go to modify. I am going to go for 11 pips, which is 110 points. I click the little blue button. It does the math, and I'll use a 3 to 1. So that's a 33 pip stop loss. Click on the red button. It does the math. Then I click on the big modify button. And that looks perfect. Our stop loss is outside of this range here. So we took an 11 pip sell on the pound Australian dollar with a take profit of 2.08232. That's a 2.08232 and a stop loss of 2.08669. Expect this to close by 10 a.m. If you want to learn to trade, best way is find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. We are very good at it. We would love to teach you. We are so confident we can teach you to do this profitably that we'll let you trade with our money and we'll split what you make. So it's a win-win for you. You get a mentor, you get somebody who knows what they're doing, who's working with you. You get somebody you can ask questions to, and who's keeping an eye on what you're doing. Since you have our money, we don't want you to lose our money. We're going to keep an eye on you. So it provides kind of a safety net for you in terms of trading. Best way to evaluate if it's for you, we've got a trial. I charge $10 for it. $10 goes to charity, and there's some research out there that shows if you pay for something, even if it's a nominal amount, you'll try a little bit better. We want to get your best effort. I will see you at 10:30 when I'll check the charts and see what we get going for if there's any trade setups then. By that time, this trade should be closed. All right, have a terrific day. We'll see you in a little bit.